We move our lightning tracker over it, and there's some thunderstorms still in southern Lamar County, northern Pickens County, and back down near Aliceville, that is not showing any lightning. And then as we swing it over closer to the thunderstorms that are over near Calera, you can see the lightning down there. Still continues at this hour, but across Birmingham, there isn't much at all because the showers have, for the most part, fizzled out. We head toward the middle of the week. Once we get that rain out of here on Wednesday, the sun returns on Thursday, but it'll be noticeably cooler, 20 degrees cooler than it was today, with a high of only 65. And then as we head into the end of the weekend, nice and cool. Temperatures in the low 60s, upper 30s are possible by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday. And don't forget, this is the weekend to turn those clocks back. Daylight saving time comes to an end. You get that extra hour of sleep and some beautiful fall weather to enjoy. Let's track the leading edge of these storms and show you where they're going to go. They continue to push off to the south and east, and at that rate and at that current speed, we're going to be seeing them head towards Cedartown by 7:08, Yorkville by 7:29 as they make their way into sections of western Georgia. But there is quite a bit of hail along with the thunder, lightning, and heavy rain. Our hail tracker shows the path of the hail pretty much going right along Highway 278 from Altoona to Gadsden over to Hoax Bluff. Estimated seeing hen-size hail indicated by the purple areas, possibly golf ball size hail as well. Widening the view, you can see the showers and thunderstorms continue to march on through. And our own Ted McInerney sent in this picture just a couple of minutes ago of hail in Gadsden as he was sitting in the car. He joins us now from Gadsden. Ted, kind of rough conditions there, lots of lightning, and you just sent us back that video.
The Storm Track Weather Center, where Storm Track Chief Meteorologist Gene Norman is watching those storms coming in. You're letting us know where they're popping off as they pop off.
That's right. And the problem, Sherry, is that once they blossom, they don't really move very much. So you might get that heavy rain, and then it might last for maybe a half an hour to an hour, and then it's all going to come to an end. And then other parts of town are saying, I ain't get a drop, Gene. What's going on? Take a look at what we're tracking, which is the potential for more of those spotty storms throughout the evening tonight. Most of the action should be done by midnight. Again, there are some drenching downpours where it does start to rain. And I'm still tracking this cool front, which could come over the weekend to maybe give us a break from this pattern for the early part of next week. But let's go right to Storm Track radar right now. You see the areas of yellow and orange. Those are the heavy downpours right across downtown, Railroad Park, UAB, and then off just to the north of Mountain Brook, over by Sloss Furnace as well. So a good part of downtown is getting soaked right now with these thunderstorms. The other thing I'm tracking is how fast the rain is coming down. We're estimating anywhere from 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches in some of these areas. So there isn't any reports right now of flooding, but definitely ponding on the roadways, that's an issue. You don't have to go out for a little while, maybe wait an hour or two before these storms begin to weaken. The other feature that I mentioned before is that they're not moving very much. We started tracking this storm coming out of Hoover. Looked like it was going to cross downtown, but it's pretty much come to a halt as it reached I-20. The other area that we're watching are these thunderstorms out near Tuscaloosa. They're beginning to weaken a little bit. Thunderstorms are pushing their way into Lamar County near Reform. So watch out there. There could be some thunder and lightning for you. Again, anywhere you see the red, those are just heavy downpours along with the thunderstorms. And for the most part, these are the only areas that we're watching right now. There is a little thunderstorm developing just to the west of Sylacauga. It's trying to cross the Coosa River, and it may do so as the rest of the evening wears on. Well, let's take a live look out in Tuscaloosa. You can see the towering clouds back off in the distance there. Well, of course, Bryant-Denny Stadium behind me. We'll have that stadium forecast in just a second. And then as we look atop Red Mountain, looking down into Birmingham, you really can't see very much because of the heavy rain that has been coming down over the last 45 minutes. Temperatures have dropped to 83 right now after only hitting a high today of 88. It was warm and humid today. It'll be that way again tomorrow before another round of storms fires off. So into our evening, stormy spots until midnight. Lows should drop into the mid-70s. Tomorrow, we should climb to 90 in the early part of the afternoon before you almost as you can set your watch to it. Showers and thunderstorms develop, so keep that rain gear handy. I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. Another day with afternoon storms, another 5. And as we head into the weekend, Saturday the front approaches, good chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Sunday, the best chance looks to be south of I-20, and then we could get a break for the early part of next week with highs staying below 90 and only a 20 to 30% chance of those late day storms. So what about the forecast at Bryant-Denny on Saturday. That early kickoff, tailgating weather warm, kickoff hot, and there could be a couple of showers in the fourth quarter. So bring the rain gear as well as the water to keep yourself cool when it does get hot. Meanwhile, over at Jordan-Hare, that game kicks at 6. Tailgating weather will be hot. There could be some showers around during kickoff, but in the fourth quarter, just warm with partly to mostly cloudy skies. Sherry will continue to track these storms. Nothing severe, but a big nuisance for a lot of folks.